There is one reason and one reason only why Dr. Shola Shogbamimu is a television personality here in the UK. Day in, day out, she is on panel shows and daytime TV programmes to fan the flames of racism. She wants a divide, and she is a professional race card carrier. She uses it for literally everything. She has blamed racism on every social issue here in the UK and the United States, and wherever she can find it, she will blame it on racism. So when you hear her talk about white police officers killing black men, it's racism. When you hear her talk about black police officers killing a black man, as happened recently in the US, she says it's racism. Meghan Markle left the royals. She said it was racism. Harry left the royals. She said it was racism. We have a white Home Secretary. She says it was racism. We had a non-white Home Secretary. She said it was racism. Rishi Sunak lost the race to be British Prime Minister to Liz Truss. She said it was racism. Rishi Sunak won the race to be British Prime Minister. She said it was racism. And this is the trend here with Dr. Shola Shogbamimu. She is on television, on social media, everywhere you see her. Her purpose is to demonise my demographic, white people, to blame us for everything and to create an even bigger divide between us and black people. Now, it is my belief that we can get along in a civilised manner and coexist if both demographics wanted to, if we tried to. But there will always be a Dr. Shola Shogbamimu on both sides, fanning the flames of racism and hatred. And the recent event in the United States of the death of Ty Nichols by black police officers, that didn't change anything for her. She still blamed it on institutionalised white supremacy, racism. So even when white people aren't involved, she still blames us. And so here, in Dr. Shola is your race beta. She is a hate preacher through and through, and your classic racist. And yet, here she is, and living amongst us in our country. She is another Yasmin Alibai Brown, who makes a career out of demonising white people, white culture, white history, the white language, everything, but doesn't have the principles, the gumption, the balls to practice what she preaches and just move away. These people would be happier in a country where my demographic doesn't exist, or there are as little white people there as possible, seeing as they hate us so much. And before Elon Musk took over Twitter and made it a more palatable, fair social media platform, not once did Dr. Shola Shogbamimu have her tweets checked, and she wasn't suspended because all she spewed was anti-white racism. And she will continue. She has books on the subject and she's making money. Anti-white racism is profitable for people like Dr. Shola. So of course she isn't going to stop. She is a vile, hateful individual who's hell-bent on a war between the races. And there we go. That's what I think. What a horrendous woman who is, of course, on the left, woke, progressive side of politics. And it's okay when they do it, isn't it? And there you go. So until the next time, that's my video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and Roger Trout.